In this video we're going to look at some terminology. First of all, you need to print off a sheet. Go to your documents, find your data files, and in there you should find a terms sheet. So you can print that off, and then you need a pen, of course, and we're going to put some arrows in here. So first of all, this is a workbook. Here's one I've opened up already. We have, it's actually called a workbook because it's made up of 3 sheets. We often just call it a spreadsheet. It's actually made up of 3 sheets. So let's start on the top here. First of all, this bit here is called the quick access toolbar. If I click at save, it's quickly saved it. I've typed in some stuff here and I want to undo that. Oh, it's got rid of it. I redo it, and so on. So here's the quick access toolbar. Undo the last thing you did and save it quickly. If you've not saved anything before, when you click save, you'll get the save as dialog box asking you for a name. I've already named as test, so save. So get to your sheet. Okay, quick access toolbar, so you can draw an arrow with your pen. I'm going to use Excel to do it with. Shapes, arrow, quick access toolbar. Thank you very much. The title bar, this one is called Book 1 Microsoft Excel. If we do this one, it should be called Test. That is Test Microsoft Excel. So that's the title bar. So now we can put another arrow in for our title bar. Thank you very much. Okay, next bit. Tabs. We have the Home tab, the Insert tab, the Page Layout tab, Formulas tab, and so on. We click between these. Insert tab, Home tab. So another arrow. Thank you very much. Tabs. Well, I suppose the Home tab, to be more precise. Okay. And this bit along here, this is called the ribbon. The whole thing is called the ribbon. So label that up with an arrow, the ribbon. There. Now, along the ribbon, they're split into groups: clipboard group, the font group, the alignment group, and so on. Well, I've got the font group on here, so I'm going to insert an arrow. You can do it in pen for the font group. Now, see these little arrows here? These are called dialog boxes. So let's insert an arrow for that. Insert an arrow for the font dialog box. Then is here. Alright, let's have a look what happens when I open that up. The font dialog box. Notice it's got this text here. I can make it bold. I can italicize it. I can underline it. Here's the most common things I do. Maybe change the text to Cambria, change the font size to 14, and so on. There are some, it's got the most common things, but if I want more advanced things, I need to click the font dialog box. Font dialog box, there it is. Well, strike through, I already use that, so it's not here as a shortcut. Go OK, and it's strike through the test. Strike through the text. Okay, font dialog box. Now the formula bar. This is the formula bar. Let me show you the formula bar. Let's put some here. Notice the text has come out. It shows it in the formula bar. If I put a number in, it shows it in the formula bar. Put another, shows it in the formula bar. If I was to add 4 and 6 together using a formula, equals that cell plus that cell, enter, I get 6. Notice how it says 6 here, but here it actually shows the formula you use to get the 6. That's why it's called the formula bar. So back to our sheet. Formula bar. Now grid reference. Notice this one here, we are on the A1. We all start with the letter A1. So insert a shape, grid reference A1. Notice, let's have a look on here though, here, notice I'm on C4. So if I said go to D8, you go, oh, there's D, there's 8, there you go, cell D8, and it shows it up here, cell D8. Okay, so one more thing is our status bar. While we've got the tabs, we mentioned them down here, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. When you do a graph, you'll get chart 1 and chart 2 and so on. But this bit here is called the status bar, and we rarely mention it, but it is important to know what it is. So I'll show you why in a minute. Let's put a shape in, the status bar. Let's have a look at our sheet. It says the status is ready at the moment. If I double click in that, got the cursor flashing in it, ready to change letters and stuff. It's now in edit mode. If I was to go print, it's probably where it's more important. Sometimes when we look at it in print, back to the home tab, and we're in ready here. Sometimes we can see what page it is, so we might have page 1 of 2 or page 3 of 3. Really important when we're printing, we need to know how many pages there are, and we might want to put it onto one page, so we'll look at putting it onto one page later. Alright, do I want to save that? No, thank you. Okay, so you should have a sheet now with some of the major terms. And when I ask you to go around, when I ask you to go onto H7, you should know what I mean. When I ask you to look in the formula bar, you should know what I mean. If I ask you to go to the quick access toolbar, or tell me what the title is, or go to the view tab, or on the ribbon find the cells group, or on the ribbon find the number dialog box, and so on.